Very good morning to all of you. Today's topic is determination of income and employment. This is the macroeconomics topic and very interesting topic also. So, my dear friends, I have divided this chapter in the various fundamentals, various units. I have divided it. My first unit discuss about consumption and saving. बिल्कुल freely हमने discuss करना what is consumption. The expenditure made by the consumers on the consumer goods and services is called consumption expenditure. The expenditure made by the consumers on the consumer goods and services is called consumption expenditure. हम जो कुछ भी खर्चा करते हैं, this is consumption expenditure. There are number of factors on which consumption expenditure depend. बहुत सारे factors हैं, but the factor on which is depend the most is the disposable income. Question immediately strike in our mind. What is disposable income? Disposable income होती क्या है? My dear, the income which is available in the economy for consumption purpose, this is called disposable income. This is which is available in the economy for consumption purpose. Suppose a person earns 50,000 rupees, out of which he has to pay tax worth rupees 10,000. So what is the remaining amount available for him for consumption purpose? 40,000 rupees. This 40,000 rupees, this is known as the disposable income. So there are number of factors on which our consumption expenditure depends. Our consumption may depends upon the taste and preferences. मेरे को जो चीज अच्छी लगती है उसके उसका consumption करूंगा. It depends upon climates. It depends upon the number of price of the commodity. But the factor on which it depends the most is a disposable income. Disposable income is that part of total income which is available in the economy for consumption purpose. I hope this is clear. So the total chapter is based on the law. The law is psychological law of consumption. What is psychological law of consumption? The psychological law of consumption states, as the income of the consumer rises, consumption expenditure will also rise, but not in the same proportion as his income increases, because people start making saving also. As the income rises, consumption will also rise, but people start making saving also. My dear, suppose your income is 1 lakh rupees. Out of this 1 lakh rupees, you will consume 80,000. 20,000 is saved. Suppose your income becomes 2 lakh rupees. Out of this 2 lakh, you will consume 1,50,000. 50,000 will be saved. Your income become 3 lakh. Out of this, you will consume 2,50,000, and the remaining amount will be saved. So, as the income of the consumer rises, consumption will also rise, but people start making saving also. This is called psychological law of consumption. This is called psychological law of consumption. I hope this is clear to you now. And this is also known now. As the income rises, consumption also rises. It means there is a relationship in between income and consumption. Income is this, consumption is this. Income is this, consumption is this. Income is this, consumption. So this relationship is called consumption function. The functional relationship in between income and consumption expenditure, this is called consumption function. My dear, this is also known as the propensity to consume. This is also called propensity to consume. The functional relationship in between income and the consumption expenditure, this is known as the consumption function. This is also known as the propensity to consume. Propensity to consume may be of various types. First, average propensity to consume. Second, marginal propensity to consume. First is average propensity to consume. Second is marginal propensity to consume. Average. What does average mean? Average mean per unit. अगर हमारी इनकम 1 रुपया है और उस 1 रुपये में से हम जितने पैसे कंज्यूम करते हैं, दिस इज कॉल्ड एवरेज प्रोपेंसिटी टू कंज्यूम. एवरेज कितना खर्च कर रहे हैं. इट इंडिकेट्स द प्रोपोर्शन ऑफ इनकम विच द कंज्यूमर्स आर विलिंग टू कंज्यूम. जितना खर्चा अपनी इनकम का जितना प्रपोर्शन कंज्यूमर खर्च करने के लिए विलिंग है, द प्रपोर्शन ऑफ इनकम विच द कंज्यूमर्स आर विलिंग टू कंज्यूम इज नोन एज द एवरेज प्रोपेंसिटी टू कंज्यूम. सपोज योर इनकम इज 1 lakh rupees, out of which you are ready to consume 80,000 rupees. It means you are willing to consume 80% of your given income. This is known as the average propensity to consume. This is average propensity to consume. Next is marginal propensity to consume. Marginal means additional. additional. As your income rises, consumption expenditure will also rise. Out of the additional income, whatever the consumers are willing to consume, this is known as the marginal propensity to consume. Suppose your income is 1 lakh and you consume 1 lakh rupees. Your income become 2 lakh rupees and you consume 1,80,000 rupees. My dear, additional income is 1 lakh. Out of this 1 lakh, additional 1 lakh, how much you are willing to consume? 80,000 rupees. Out of additional income, you are willing to consume 80% of the additional income. This is known as the marginal propensity to consume. In the next class, I will discuss about saving function and the propensity to save. Thank you very much. God bless you.